motion? Or?
Yeah, they have a lot more motion. They caused little fits early in spring ball, just some adjustments they had to make. So it was really good for us just heading into the summer and going into fall camp and this upcoming season. So I'm excited for it.
I was going to say, when you look back at your film from last season, I mean, what's one or two things that you kind of point out saying, you know what, I really got to get better at this, whether it be closing speed, just more play on the ball, I guess. What's your kind of assessment?
It's really just keeping the play faster, just more film study, just critiquing like little details and stuff in my game and just going around and just finding.
You say with the defense returning so much, I mean, you guys feel like you're, I don't want to say farther ahead than you were at this point last year, but you just kind of feel like that chemistry is kind of carried over from what you guys were able to achieve last year?
Yeah, for sure. We definitely have a lot more chemistry going into spring ball, especially having Nick back for the whole spring ball is a big thing for us. So there's all of us getting together, being on the same page even more, and just all of us having a lot of fun and flying around out there. So it's been good.
When did Jamari, Nick, and Jay end up telling you guys that they were coming back? Because I mean, I knew Nick's process was a lot different because they had to get the waiver and all that. Were you kind of surprised that they ended up coming back?
Well, they were saying if one of them comes back, they'll all come back. So once one came back, it was kind of like, okay, everybody's coming back. So it's pretty cool to see.
I think they tried to hype it up on social media, and of course, I'm not trying to buy stock. You know what I mean? I guess from a leadership perspective, I know you guys are more on the back end. I mean, it seemed like Joe and Logan were really critical from a leadership perspective. I mean, how do you guys kind of naturally fill that leadership void? Because if you force play leadership, it might not work out well. So I guess how do you guys kind of go about that?
Really, Jay stepped up pretty big this spring. He was obviously a leader being a middle linebacker, but just he's kind of filled that role from Joe and Logan's perspective. So just Jay stepping up, and then just everybody on the defense has really become more of a leader. So it's been pretty good.
What's your assessment of yourself between last year at this point and this year at this point? I mean, do you feel like you just kind of you can understand calls better, or you just feel like, I guess, what's the biggest change over the course of the year?
I can just see more that's going to affect us, like what's going to affect us and how to stop it from hurting us, and there's different scenarios I can put myself in to help the defense succeed.
How did Quinn tell you he was coming back?
Really, it was just one of them said, they all said if one comes back, they'll all come back. So when one came back, it was really just like a matter of time until all the pieces clicked in.
What I guess just chemistry-wise with Quinn, being able to play the whole season with him, how do you feel like that has helped you coming into this season?
Oh, it's definitely helped me. Quinn's a great aspect of having the team. He's like the king of our defense. He makes all the checks. If we have to make a certain check, Quinn can get us in and out of stuff. So he's just a big piece to have back. So excited to have another season with him.
In the secondary, you guys have pretty much everyone back except Cooper. What do you feel like you guys are capable of as a secondary this season?
I feel we're capable of a lot. We had a pretty good group last year. Obviously, we wanted more turnovers from the back end, but teams were attacking us differently than the years previous. So really just staying together, having fun, and just doing whatever we can out there to make plays.
What do you feel like? How do you guys feel like you can create more of those turnovers?
Really just trying to force some more fumbles when we're tackling, high points and balls. We dropped a few picks last year, so just capitalizing on those little things.
Obviously, you played with the cast on your hand for a few games at least. Did that hinder you a lot, or how difficult was it to play?
I would say it was definitely different to play with it on, but really having that come off for this whole spring has definitely made me a better player. Just be able to fit blocks better, get off blocks, make tackles. So really, I feel like that helped me going into this season and this spring.
Are you fully healthy? All good?
Yep.